What up? Whoa. So we did chicken cross, my first cyclocross race. And dude, this thing was so chaotic. This race is all based on local knowledge. If you're a local cyclist in Chattanooga, you know someone that knows someone, you'll get an invite and you'll show up. And it's a free race and it's just vibes on vibes. It's on someone's farm and it's a 1.5, I think, mile loop of just insane hurdles, especially the day that I did it on. We just got done with like a little like snowy ice storm, so there was a ton of freeze thaw. It was extremely muddy, which honestly made it even more fun. Now, unfortunately, my GoPro did die after like a lap and a half of the race, and I'm not gonna bore you guys because ya boy didn't do as great as I probably could have anyways. So we're just gonna show you the vibes of what went down because this race was freaking fun. All right, so the race took off and holy freaking cow, it was already chaotic. You're gonna see this dude over here that's gonna fall on the left. Oh! I was just trying to make good placement here at the beginning, but I soon realized with how many people were there and how narrow it got over here at this section that that wasn't gonna happen. I also had my friend Seth Edens come out on his Super Caliber, which probably was kind of the move. Because you're gonna see there's a set of stairs here coming up, and going down it on a mountain bike is a lot more efficient than on a gravel bike. All right, yeah, here's the first dismount.
Send it.
There's Seth. Dude, shout out to Seth for coming out because that man hates the cold.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, this is me trying to get back on the bike. And immediately going in the woods.
Freaking slick as a mo up
It
there.
was so freaking muddy.
Freaking can't clip in.
And then you'd get so much mud in your cleat and it was like so hard to try to like clip back in.
Oh yeah, get it, Seth. Oh, frick. Sorry.
This hurdle was so whack. Oh yeah, Caleb Huff passing me over here on that first hurdle, or second hurdle, I guess. You can already start hearing me breathe like crazy, dude. I was running out of breath. We also had some like snowy, icy conditions a few days before, so there was like some patches of ice, and then you'd get like this freeze thaw, like snotty, muddy mess type of stuff. All right, here's this other hurdle. There's like double hurdles here, so just gotta keep on running.
Why are you running?
Just trying to clip in again. Yeah, just trying to keep up with Caleb Huff over here. Alright, yeah, you can see some ruts forming. These ruts got deeper and deeper as the race went on. I'm telling you, my heart rate has never been this high for this amount of time. Dude, if Caleb would have just sent it through that, I would have rolled through those trees. It was like perfect for like the size bar I was running. That was a former coworker of mine, Ed. He was also part of Lightspeed Shoot. Just cheering me on out there. All right, and this is where the muddy mess starts to begin.
Woo. Oh yeah, bro. Oh yeah, I get that.
Okay, this is not the worst part. There's like one area that there was like super deep ruts. There was no good line choice. Oh, right here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, oh, Caleb's down. It's like pedaling through sand. It was so bad. And then the ruts turn frozen. And then you get on this like bridge and your freaking tires are all caked in mud. But we're cruising, we're moving. Tons of roots. No, this course was so freaking sick. It was so good. All right, so there's this girl in front of me. Her name is Erin. And she was freaking crushing it, dude. I was trying to catch up with her over here. And I remember once I passed her, she was just on my tail for the entire race. She definitely had more endurance than me that day. I think the only benefit I had was my mountain bike skills of being able to kind of cross over different obstacles like those stairs. But these on and off dismounts, dude, I was so bad. Dude, I'm literally about to go in that creek over there. All right, taking the inside line. And now I'm going for this other guy who was on a hardtail, which I don't know, could have been the move, but also maybe not. So maybe having like a wider tire on like that mushy grass was probably slower, but I don't know. Yeah, just coasting behind this guy for a little bit. I was hoping I could take him on the inside there. I think this is where I start pedaling. Yep. I'm like, gone, see ya. And then I was like, uh-oh, might slip over here. Oh, and then there's like this like pea gravel area. This spot was so freaking slow. And now we're heading into the spiral of and loop and loop, and then you get into the center and you kind of do like this kind of counter loop. So you get in the center, do this awkward little turn in like a very, very tight space, and then kind of do this counter loop. It was also kind of cool because since it was like so many loops you had to do, you would see other people and kind of see how behind or how forward you were. I was getting so fatigued. This is only lap one. So then once you got out of the loop, then you had a pretty nasty section of hurdles. See, they're not that tall, so I feel like if I would have tried to bunny hop them, I might have been able to. So much running. There was no point on trying to get on the bike and like clipping out and clipping back in.
Oh.
Running with the bike was a lot more exhausting than I was expecting. All right, and now we're looping back at the front, the start of the race. And you had to pedal through this little pond with the tub there. Feet are soaked now at this point. It's like 30 degrees outside. Took a hand up, sip of sparkling water, toss it in the urinal. If you made it in that urinal, you'd get like, I think some extra points. I think that's how it worked. I actually don't really know. This was my first race, so if you guys do chicken cross or any kind of cross racing, y'all know, comment down below. Dude, you can hear me breathing so hard. I was so freaking cooked. Look at the chickens there on the right.
Holy.
Eventually, by like the second loop, there was like so many chickens there by the start line, where I was like throwing that cup in the urinal, and I freaking about hit one.
All right.
All right, now this is my attempt of riding down the stairs. Aaron behind me was like, dude, that's so badass. It was until it wasn't. Literally on the last lap, I went over the bars on that set of stairs. But I'm telling you, that one maneuver of me riding down the stairs was probably the only reason I was ahead of her. Yeah, my heart rate is skyrocketing. At this point, I was thinking, I'm like, I don't even know if I have the energy to try to like, even consider to try to catch up with some of these guys. Dude, this section hurts me. Oh, Calvin, better go off course. They're gonna try to catch up to me. All right, and here we go into the freaking swampland. Oh boy. Oh, I'm down. I was like, I just gotta run now. There's no point in trying to clip in. And then I was like, do I clip in here or do I clip on the bridge? The bridge is kind of narrow. All right, let's try to clip in here. Oh, almost went off the bridge. Oh, dude. That would have been kind of bad. Yeah, I was freaking dying. Thanks, dude. So unfortunately at this point, I think because of how cold it was outside and my battery on my GoPro just not wanting to hang on, GoPro died, so you won't be able to see the rest of the race, but honestly, there wasn't too much to miss. I just wanted to share with you guys how fun this race was, and that I honestly had no idea about cyclocross and how fun it is, but dude, I am so freaking amped to do more of these. I just want to practice like clipping in, clipping out. Oh man, all right, well, I guess I gotta get back to Ironman training because I don't think this really helps with my Ironman training. Little side note, I'm not doing Chattanooga 70.3. Now I'm doing Dallas 70.3, and that's happening in March. So I have about a month now, so wish me luck.
You got second?
Yeah.